Hi, I'm Maddie, and I'm going to be telling you a little bit about odometry and block coding. Alright, so this is one of our autonomous programs, and the first thing we do is create a function where we set all of our variables for the program, and then we will set our starting position and create a list with everything we want to track throughout our odometry. Alright, then heading over to our tracking wheels function. This is our function that pretty much takes the movement of the odometry wheels and turns it into the movement of the actual robot. It also calculates the change in the robot's field position and updates the variables. Alright, now finally getting into our actual MoveInPlane function. This is what we plug our numbers into to tell our robot where to go. First up is telling the robot which direction to turn based on the heading error. Then the robot determines how it needs to move based on the X, Y, and angle measurements. Then the robot takes where it was in its last movement and calculates the difference between where it was and where it needs to go. Alright, in the second half of this function, we take a combination of everything that it needs to do for X, Y, and angle, and that's the final output. Next, it scales the power for all the motors so that it goes in a nice, smooth arc to its location. The close enough distance is really what the robot will consider close enough, so it'll stop fighting for its exact location. And then finally, after 3 seconds, if the robot gets stuck, it'll time out and move on to the next command. The code you see on the right is a simpler Odometry code that's called here, and it updates the location from where it was in the last movement. And although these functions do look pretty complicated, it all simplifies down into these blocks here, where we can input the coordinates of the field, and that'll tell it exactly where to go. And that's odometry. So far we found it has about a ½ inch of accuracy, which is pretty good. We are also able to plot our path in OnShape and put those coordinates into our code. This means it's very reliable, and we can easily make changes even if we are in line getting ready to compete. And because of our odometry code, we can do cool stuff like this. And that's all. Thank you for watching.